Hello everybody, it's Connor from Cinity Gaming, and happy Sunday. It's Sunday the 26th of April 2015, and I'm here today all on my own because I've had a very busy day, and Pete, wow, I don't actually know if Pete remembered about CGN. He hasn't asked me about it, but I've had a really busy day, so I haven't had time to get Pete to come and help me. I've also had quite a busy weekend actually as well, because if any of you are interested to know, I spent my Friday evening in London at the Sky Studios watching Formula One's Ask Crofty. So, if any of you were watching that, you might have seen me on your television because I was in the audience. So, yeah, that was pretty good. That was a very good evening. In case you want to know what I look like, for those of you who don't know, I won't give you a description of my appearance. I'll let you find that out for yourself. But I was wearing a dark bluish navy-ish hoodie and jeans, and I was stood right behind Claire Williams. So yeah, I was quite happy about that actually. It's a very good evening. So yeah, thank you very much to my father who took me along there, and obviously thank you to Sky and everybody at Sky Sports and that for inviting me and my dad to watch I believe it was the first live one with a live audience. So yeah, that was pretty good. But anyway, on to more relevant and more important things, even though this was very important, and I could perhaps be famous now, but I'm probably not because I never said anything on the show. Yes, this is CGN for Sunday the 26th of April, and I think the games are going to start dying down a little bit over the next month or so, because obviously we've got E3 coming up soon, and we don't really get many games coming out around then, because most people are hyped up for that. But anyway, on Monday the 27th of April, we have got Shovel Knight coming out on the Xbox One, and Kerbal Space Program coming out on PC, Mac, and Linux. I already thought this was out on PC, Mac, and Linux, but apparently it's only been a beta or so for the last year. So yeah, apparently that's coming out for like the full version's coming out tomorrow on Monday. And on to Tuesday, we've got State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition. This may or may not also have Prepper's Pack at the end of it as well. That's what it was listed as on Xbox.com anyway. But any other site just said State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition, which confused me a little bit. But that's coming out on the Xbox One. We've also got Tropico 5 coming out on the PS4. And Amiga Quintet coming out on the PS4. I have no idea what that is. Also on Tuesday the 28th, we've got Broken Age, The Complete Adventure, coming out on the PS Vita and PS4. Broken Age Act 2, coming out on the PC, Mac, and Linux. And whatever this is, YS or YUS or whatever, I don't know how you say that. I'm guessing that's 6. The Ark of... What on earth is that? Napit, oh, I don't know. I'm not even going to try and say that word. That's coming out on the PC. If you could say that word, very well done to you. Anyway, as far as I know, that's all the games that's coming out this week. There could be more, but that's all I know of. That's all I saw on the list. Obviously, games do come out without being announced, so you do get the occasional surprise release. Anyway, on to the news. Before I start the news though, I will mention that today is the day that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is due to be revealed / announced, where they're gonna announce loads of information about it. As of the time of recording this video, the information hasn't actually yet been published, so we'll have to do that next week, unfortunately. But yeah, tonight is going to be, or today, it depends where you live. If you live in the UK, it'll be tonight. If you live in America, it'll be probably the afternoon. So today's going to be the day where all the important stuff about Black Ops 3 will hopefully be announced, including if Zombies is going to return, which I really hope it is, and I'm sure Pete will be absolutely devastated if it isn't mentioned or isn't included with Black Ops 3. Anyway, on to the news that we can mention though. Microsoft to announce a new IP at E3. So, if you don't know what an IP is, it's basically a new game series. Although IP actually means intellectual property. I'm not really sure why it's called that, because it doesn't sound very cool, does it? It's all to do with... Intellectual property is basically legal stuff. Yeah, it's quite a boring name for something. It's something that you use in courts and what you call your own property. So Microsoft are announcing a new game series, basically. So head of Xbox Phil Spencer recently posted a tweet, or he recently tweeted, stating that Microsoft are to announce an all-new IP at this year's E3 Expo. At the moment, we don't have any ideas as to what this new IP will be. However, it will almost certainly be exclusive to Xbox, and it is likely to be a shooter. Let's be honest, most IPs, or most new IPs, are shooters because they're the most successful. In Spencer's tweets, he also stated that this year's E3 will be more about upcoming first-party games as opposed to third-party games, which hints that Microsoft perhaps have multiple new IPs to announce. This move is to possibly try and tempt users to buy an Xbox One rather than a PS4, and a great exclusive IP could be the answer to this. E3 2015 is due to take place between the 16th and 18th of June, with the press conferences on the 15th of June. So E3 is just over a month away, nearly 2 months, about a month and a half. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to see what they announce. Hopefully there'll be some good new games that are coming out, whether they're exclusive to Xbox or on all the platforms. But yeah, E3 this year should be pretty good. Next, we've got a petition against paid Skyrim mods. So many of you have probably heard that Valve recently introduced a new feature to the Steam Workshop that allows Skyrim mod creators to start charging users for their creations. However, this has not been taken too kindly by fans. A petition was set up on change.org in an attempt to remove this feature from the Steam Workshop. As of 11:45 GMT last night, that should have said last night there, nearly 100,000 people have signed or had signed the petition. I believe, to be exact, it was about 99,780 the last time I checked. It's probably got over 100,000 now, though. But yeah, that's still quite a lot. The creator of the petition, I do apologise for this, Cyan Wandel, I hope that's right, but I apologise if it's wrong, stated on the petition that the workshop is a place for people to share content with each other that they made, so all can enjoy it for free. Since recently, this is not the case for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Workshop. Valve has now erected a paywall for the mods. At the moment, Skyrim is the only game affected by this move. However, Valve could apply it to more games in the future. I certainly hope they don't, because mods have always been about just being able to download them and like enjoy them for free. It's about a community thing. You don't charge for mods, really. I mean, I can understand why they might add an option to like donate or something, for example, because a lot of people might want to do that. But I'm personally against it. I mean, I know that a lot of people work hard to put effort into these mods, but I personally think they do more money just by donations, because if people want to pay for it, I mean, the mod, for all they know, could be really, really bad, and if you download it for free and then you really like it, you might be tempted to donate a little bit of money to the creator so that they can improve it, for example, and keep making really good mods. So yeah, I have to agree with this, actually, that I don't really see why Steam are doing this. I think Steam just want to earn a bit more money for themselves as well, which is a bit greedy. Anyway, on to the last news item for today. Elder Scrolls Online is too big for disc. So, yeah, it was recently reported that the upcoming Xbox One and PS4 version of the Elder Scrolls Online is such a big game that it will not be possible to ship the entire game on a single disc. The game itself is around 65 gigabytes in size. That is huge, which exceeds the standard 50 gigabyte Blu-ray disc capacity, meaning the extra 15 gigabytes, or roughly 15 gigabytes I think it is, will have to be downloaded as an update/patch. The beta for the game recently began on Xbox One and PS4, with users being able to play the entire game, meaning that they had to endure, or well, they probably had to, this is from what I've read anyway, that they had to endure a 65 gigabyte download. Good grief. The Elder Scrolls Online was originally released on PC in April 2014, and it's due to launch on Xbox One and PS4 on the 9th of June 2015, with the beta ending tomorrow. So that is a pretty big game, and I thought Halo Master Chief Collection was big, and GTA 5, but no, this is huge. Actually, GTA 5 is pretty big as well. I can't remember how big that is. But yeah, Master Chief Collection and GTA 5 are definitely very big games. And my Xbox One, I've only got about 10 games on there, and I've only got about 100 gigabytes left. So yeah, Microsoft, I think you need to start shipping your Xbox Ones with 1 terabyte hard drives, if not 2 terabyte, because 500 gigabytes just isn't enough. Anyway, that is it for CGN for Sunday the 26th of April. Go and check out the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 reveal when you can. I know I'm not the biggest fan of Call of Duty anymore, because it is literally usually just the same game over and over again. But this one has the potential to have zombies in it, which makes it good. And also, if you want to, and you're an F1 fan, go and check out Friday night's episode of the F1 shows Ask Crofty, because I was in the audience and you'll get to see me and everything. So if you have Sky, or I think they may have uploaded the video to YouTube, I'm not sure. They definitely said they were live streaming it to YouTube. Whether if it's still on there, I'm not sure. And I think it was also on Periscope as well. So if you have access to any of those, go and check it out. I think you should be able to get it on demand on Sky TV or on Sky Go if you've got a Sky subscription. But yeah, I also had a picture taken with Crofty as well. I was very happy about that, and I got to speak to him. So yeah, I'm a very happy person at the moment, apart from my cold, which I think Pete kindly gave me. So thank you very much for that, Pete. Not. Anyway, go and enjoy your evening. Go check out Black Ops 3 reveal and Ask Crofty. And I'll see you at some time this week with my cold and bad throat. Bye-bye.